Alright, let's try this one more time.
It's all yours.
It feels incredibly satisfying to hear them because it's so guttural and like it's still very pronounced that you can understand what they're saying, but at the same time when you're going about everything, it feels, I'm trying to think, it feels almost, what's the way to put it? Like it feels very primitive.
All right, then we go. Let's go.
Hydraulic external power to on.
No! We get that hatch open.
What?
Kid, listen to your old man. You gotta get out of there.
Damn it, we came here to do this, so let's get it done.
Ignition test commence.
So theoretically they'd have to listen to JD because he's a lieutenant, and I believe Marcus is still just a sergeant.
Dave, with me!
Ignition, engine 1.
God damn it, James.
I have got to learn to stop following you.
Yeah, good luck with that. Let's get that hatch open.
I know how that feels. I'm more on the Dell side there. My best friend John, like I'd follow him to hell and back, no matter what kind of plans that he comes up with.
Fight our way up.
We gotta get across this gap.
Dave, blow that platform!
Ignition, engine 2.
No, it's not.
I'm a little curious to how these guys can see me so well to constantly be shooting me, considering I can barely see through those flames. It's like through the fire and the flames they carry on, and I'm like, nope, can't do it.
Shit, another gap!
Ignition, engine 3.
Let's go back to that burst fire technique that you were taught. There we go.
Got enough! Bring it down, Dave! Del, how many engines does a rocket have?
Usually 4.
Engine 4.
Oh, come on!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that would have barbecued me in any other situation. I'm gonna take the time to. That's actually a really cool way for that to like be edited out. Is for it to just be like just off screen, but you see all the blood sitting there. Oh, he had a bad day. I'm gonna try to tap A to climb up faster because I've been playing so much Monster Hunter for the place on PlayStation that I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna tap at the X button and cross. Go, 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 climb faster.
It's raining goddamn dudes.
Sorry about that.
Shit.
15 seconds to launch.
Gotta go!
That's pretty epic. He just comes down, puts his boot down so hard.
There's no time. Come on.
Punch it!
No. Dave's still out there.
Who gives a shit? He's a robot.
That's not his fault.
1.
Gotcha.
Liftoff.
Now, I like how he shows some care about Dave there. I feel like that's something that actually it doesn't matter that something's not a human when it's your partner, to the degree of like an animal is, or some sort of droid like that. Like it's there's a disapproving father. Look, it's amazing how like quickly, if you were to sit there and look at that, like disappointing parent versus like disappointed sergeant, all of that stuff goes together so well. Like it just almost meshes up seamlessly.
Welcome back, kids. Oh, one thing. Kim found out about our little vacation to Hammerland, and as I predicted, she's not happy.
And here's one of the times we actually get to see civilians in this. Like we got to see them a little bit in Gears 1, but they were like the remnants that were just out and about in the world. This actually we get to see them like in a coherent society.
Face the music.
James, how about I see Jin first? I'll calm the storm before you brief her.
I'm sorry, is this Sergeant Phoenix being diplomatic?
You can call it what you want, but we're at war, even if it doesn't feel like it yet. We all have to be on the same page.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you think it'll help, then sure.
Wish you'd have been this willing to listen back at that silo.
Hey, it worked out, didn't it?
Listen, James, word of advice. Stop trying to prove yourself. Just do the job.
Dad, I took a necessary risk.
Necessary means you have no other option. That wasn't necessary, and you know it.
What was that about? What do you think? Same thing it's always about.
Hey. You know it's just because he cares, right?
Yeah, well, you know a hell of a lot more about him caring than I would.
Okay, we're just gonna go inside. Come on, Dave.
That was a shitty thing to say.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry.
The thing is, you two are more alike than either of you want to admit.
So I like that Phoenix tells him, like, stop trying to prove yourself. Do the job. Stop trying to be a hero. Like, heroes mean nothing in the grand scheme of things.
What? That's it? I thought the new satellite would automatically link to the old ones.
It cannot find them. Without regular scheduling from telecommand, tracking accuracy degrades.
Thanks a lot, Iris.
Your vocal sentiment does not match your words' literal meaning. Thus, you are not actually thanking
Please stop
me.
talking. So, I still can't find the other Hammer of Dawn satellites. On the plus side, I accidentally invented an AI that understands sarcasm.
Here, that data drive you wanted. Maybe it'll help.
Find lost satellites? I doubt it. But I'll take a look.
Wait, hang on. Did we do all that for nothing?
Oh, it'll fire. But with only one working satellite up, it'll be tough to control the beam. What's wrong with Dave?
Dave had a few problems.
What kind of problems?
That kind.
Oh, I know I'm gonna regret this. Everyone, meet the new Jack.
When the hell did you have time to build this?
When did I have time to build this? This is what I do. I sit here making stuff you guys don't appreciate and inevitably break.
Okay, so what's different about him?
I love how the robot understands
Improved
that.
scanning, augmented combat, and support modules. He's literally one of a kind. And he's all yours. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a bazillion 40-year-old satellites to find.
Damon, there are only 15 missing satellites.
Thank you.
That was such a good transition. Like, you can tell instantly when it went from the really high-quality CG movie to that, like, no, here's where we're ending up. But I really enjoyed the transfer there as they were, like, juddering back and forth to get control of that.
Follow me. You'll want to equip this new module ASAP. It'll make Jack combat ready.
Oh, I'm gonna dig this.
Photograph of Kilo Squad. An old photograph looks like Baird's old squad. On the back it reads, Cole, Baird, Sophia, Paddock. Just a bunch of crazy kids getting court-martialed chasing Karn. P.S. Rip my hairline. It's like Chinese food. I like how they have Chinese food in, How much Chinese food do you eat? God damn, Baird, I didn't even realize this.
Flash. It blinds, stuns the enemy.
There was something else where, and I missed it in the first area, but it's something that Dell actually reads out where they talk about how the...
Installed and equipped. So,
the Hammer of Dawn was used on other colonies or other areas that weren't just Locust or what was being the other colony or country that was being fought. I can't remember what it's called.
Then we'll start the test.
Take that.
Iris, activate Alpha 331.
Certainly, Damon.
So, say you got a target that seems awfully comfortable behind cover. Jack's flash ability fixes that. Aim at the DB and activate it. See what happens.
Jack, flash!
Unit reloading. All right, finish it.
Test sequence complete.
Huh. That could be useful.
Now, let's try it again with multiple targets. Iris, activate Alpha 332.
Incoming, Damon.
Jack's got to reroute power between flashes. Once he's recharged, hit him again.
Flash!
Oh, 2 for 1. Nice. Engage. Nice work. Feel free to run the game.
No, I'm okay.
Test sequence complete.
No offense, JD, but Jack's my best friend.
I'm very happy for you, for both of you. But now I need you to return your weapons to the weapons locker and get out of here.
Are you trying to get rid of us?
Oh, you noticed. Anyway, you can boost Jack's abilities if you find the right components. Before you go see Jin, stop by the armory. They might have one you can borrow.
Oh, we will definitely be doing that.
Good. Now I can get back to work.
What Damon means to say is that he has more important things to do.
Thank you, Iris.
Mark III Lancer Blueprint. I like how it's like, oh, we have a full stock. And something with the chainsaw is also marketed there that might be a little bit different. It seems to be a collaborative effort between Marcus and Baird, incorporating several improvements from Marcus's homemade build, the chainsaw's circled red, and what's Baird up to.
Oh, I'm enjoying it. The workshop's quiet, peaceful.
Damon is not being truthful. Shortly before you arrived, he was highly critical of the First Minister, referring to her several times as
Let's not get into specifics, Iris. Also, why did you tell him that?
I detected genuine personal concern for you in Corporal Diaz's intonation. I thus judged it appropriate to inform her how you truly feel.
Really saved our asses last
Ooh,
time.
inappropriate sarcasm. Incompetent nurturing instincts. Iris, are you sure you're not secretly my mother?
Close to getting the hammer fully operational again.
Alright, so that lets you look back and see a little bit like when we got to pilot the mechs at the end of Gears 4. By the way, I fucking love that ending. That was just fantastic.
Damon, you'll be pleased to learn I've located one of the missing satellites.
Iris, great news. Where?
at the bottom of the Groznian Sea, approximately 15 miles from shore.
Oh.
Apparently, it fell from orbit.
Your deductive powers are truly impressive, Iris.
And you, Damon, are quite handsome. I intended that remark to be sarcastic.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay, I'm really glad that I stayed there to listen to all that. I'm sorry for being quiet, guys, but that's actually really, really good.
Come on, guys.
No worries. Do your thing.
Come on.
Does he have a... He's got a prosthetic foot.
Hey, Foz. How's life in Jin's rear echelon treating you?
Brilliant. But then we can't all be off on some secret mission. Oh, yeah? How'd you hear about that? This is an army, not a monastery.
Yeah, okay. Well, look, we'll just leave you to the very important work of punching machines.
And sparring. Hang on a second, shitstick.
Shit stick? Del, theories?
I don't know. Maybe a stick.
It feels like we're going for a real Army of Two vibe there.
Or a stick you use to stir up shit.
All right, fuck off. How about we make this interesting? You and me spar right now.
And how exactly is beating you interesting?
Yes or no?
You want in on this?
Pretty sure what's actually being measured here is gonna leave me at a distinct disadvantage. Then again, maybe not.
Hilarious. Are you in or not?
Oh, I'm in.
Come on, man. Let's just grab the jack component and get out of here.
No, this will be fun.
Oh, sucker punch!
Now for you.
Try it again, Foz. Come on.
In that armor, I feel like the...
Hey, here's the thing.
Yeah,
Foz.
like you'd be so slow and clunky that
But not beat you.
more of like a judo chance would be better for you.
Shit in false confidence. Quite a bit, actually.
Want some advice, Phoenix?
No, I'm good.
Jin does love her golden boys. But never for very long.
See, that was fun.
Fuck off.
All right, man. Now that Five's fun time's over, can we go find that component?